Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. All right, Leo, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Leo, if you'd like to join my newsletter and become a love and lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar, and in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read, totally free for me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Right. It's the Star. I know. It kind of like messes up my mojo that I gotta cover my cards. But I like my cards the way they are. All right, Leo. Ooh, the overall energy of the reading is the 5 of Cups. Are we grieving, mourning the loss? Or are we finally allowing, it's like letting go of what is no longer working, okay? All right. In your recent past, we have the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, when we allow the wheel to turn, it turns for success and good karma. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be an offer of love and or apology. It can signify that you're ready to open up your heart again. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is somebody all up in their head overthinking to the point where they can't sleep at night. In your current energies, we have the Lovers, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. 7 of Cups. Choices, illusion, confusion, options. The Lovers. The Lovers is a very powerful love connection. It was also called the Choice back in the day. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, something feels like it is dead, done, and over, but it's also allowing things to end that need to end. In your potential final outcome, we have the Star, the 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is conflict, either internal or external to you. The Star is a hope, a wish, a desire, a delayed manifestation. It is the calm after the storm. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is somebody resting, recovering, healing from a situation. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to this 5 of Cups. Now let's start clarifying. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the wheel here? Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Talk to me about the wheel. Why is the wheel here? Yeah. Why is the wheel here? Yeah. I feel like the wheel is trying to turn. Whoever I'm talking about, if I'm talking about you or somebody connected to you, okay? I feel like this wheel is trying to turn. But in some ways, I feel like this person is afraid to allow it to turn, okay? It's like they wish it would stop, okay? Because I feel, and I feel like somebody's haunted by the past, okay? I feel like somebody would like to be able to move forward, but in some ways they're trying to stop the wheel because they're haunted by the past. It's kind of like, well, every time things start going great in my life, all of a sudden they turn to crap. So why should I let them start to turn great? Because I know they're just going to turn to crap. Well, I have a feeling that they turn to crap because maybe you self-sabotage. Okay? Maybe it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I feel like this is somebody who is afraid to move forward because of their past. Because maybe they think they're too broken. Maybe because they are too hurt. Maybe because what they need to do is take an honest look at their past, realize why things happened the way they did, and realize that you're not stuck living in the past. That you can move forward and you can have a better life. You just need to want it. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Talk to me about the Page of Cups. Yeah, why is the Page of Cups here? Yeah, I feel like they're being offered. There's the offer. Yeah. It's like I feel like they're being offered this new opportunity, okay? Whether this is a job, relationship, just even moving forward in life. Whatever this is, however it resonates for you. I feel like we're being offered this wonderful happiness, but as the Page of Cups, he's looking at that fish in the cup going, it's just not real. It's just not real. It's almost like the fish is actually talking to him and he's going, it's just not real. And the fish is actually real. Do you see what I mean? It's like being given an opportunity that you've always wanted, that you've dreamt about, that you've daydreamed about, that you've wanted for so long. And it finally presents itself and you're going, no, I'm not taking it because it's just not real. I'll just blow it. I'll just self-sabotage it. It'll not be what I really want. And it is. And it truly is. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Talk to me about the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I had this great opportunity and I blew it. Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Oh, I don't know if I told you. The Page of Cups was being clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's what do I do? It's why did I do that? I feel like it's almost like somebody is being pushed to move forward. Okay? As in, you've always dreamt about, this wonderful opportunity, this wonderful life. And now the universe is like, okay, here it is. And they're going, nope, not going to take it because I'm going to get punked. I'm not going to take it because there's a catch. I'm not going to take it because I don't deserve it. Or because of what happened in the past, I know it's not going to last. Because every time I've ever held on to something from the past, it's, it's not, no. And all of a sudden, we're all up in our head. Here was this wonderful opportunity, and you were very defensive against it. It's like somebody wanting to give you a job, and it's the job you want, and you're like, no, because I feel like somebody's not being honest. Well, it's like you're self-sabotaging yourself because of what happened in the past. And I feel like what happened in the past was maybe you weren't honest with yourself about things that were going on in the past. Maybe you weren't honest with yourself about a relationship or about whatever it was. But I feel like whatever you want is right there at your fingertips and you're denying yourself it, being very defensive against it. In your current energies, we have the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're very defensive against what it is you truly want. All of this love and happiness, this Ten of Cups, very defensive against it. Why is the Seven of Cups here? It is. It's like finally getting what you want. It's like realizing that you've always wanted to win the lottery. You look at your ticket, and you have the winning lottery numbers, and you're like, no, that's not real. That can't be real. You guys are punking me. Those aren't the real numbers. I'm gonna look them up on the internet. And you look them up on the internet, and they're there, and like, oh, why is everybody in on this joke? I'm not. And they rip up the ticket and throw it out. And everybody around you going, what are you doing? You have the winning. That's what you've always wanted. No, you guys, no. It's being very defensive against what you truly want. And I have no idea why. Because I feel like the offer is genuine. Whatever this is, if it's an offer of a relationship, a job, a friendship, it's genuine. And you're like, nope. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah. Okay, Seven of Cups is being clarified by the High Priestess in Judgment. Yeah, it's being confused, okay? Being confused big time. Because I feel like in some aspects with this High Priestess, it's almost fighting what you want. And with Judgment here, I feel like you don't know whether you should move forward or if you should just stay back in the past. It's very bizarre to me, okay? It's almost like somebody who was, for example, somebody who was in a very toxic relationship, and they get out of that toxic relationship and they meet somebody who's very genuine. And in that toxic relationship, maybe they had to lie to their partner about certain things because it would cause a fight. Okay? Like, for example, if that person said, you know what, I just don't have a lot of money this week. We need to tighten in the reins on our spending. That partner would go out and just spend even more just to spite that other person. Well, now it's there is a promise of a loving relationship. And instead of being honest with the loving partner, they're being very deceitful because that's what they had to do in the past, because that's what they've always done. And they're ruining the relationship that they've always wanted because of the stuff that happened in the past. Well, I've always had to lie to my partner about money because my other partner would always just spend. So if I acted like everything was fine, then they wouldn't do that and I would be okay. It's that type of, it's like that. It's to me, that's kind of like bizarre. Like, if you have a loving relationship, be honest with the person. I know it's hard to get over the past, but you're going to have to realize that this person here is not the person from the past. Okay? And it's like I'm confused about listening to my intuition. Do I still do the things that I did in the past? Or can I trust this person and move forward? It's kind of like that. Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? It's like not knowing what to do, being very defensive all up in your head about this wonderful opportunity that's coming towards you. Why is the Lovers here? Talk to me about the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Yeah. Yeah. Lovers is being clarified by the Five of Cups, and that's our overall energy, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like with this Lovers card here, it's you need to make the choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to grieve the loss of this wonderful person that is coming in? Or are you going to let go of what is no longer working and move toward and become like this wonderful person? And I'm not saying that if you can't get over the past, you're not a wonderful person. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if you can let go of what is no longer working, and what is no longer working is the self-sabotage, is possibly the lying, is not letting the wheel turn, is not realizing that this opportunity that's coming in that you've always wanted is truly a great opportunity, is an authentic opportunity. And we're being very defensive against it. Okay? Being confused whether we should listen to our intuition or not. Should we listen to our intuition where this person says, hey, I'm not like all the rest, and give them a chance? Or do we just continue to self-sabotage? And it's like, I feel like it's a choice. Do we let go of what is no longer working? Okay? To go towards somebody who is single, independent, has their life together, everything that we've wanted? Or do we grieve the loss of that person because we can't get past what happened in the past and we're just going to keep self-sabotaging because that's what we do? Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Talk to me about the Ten of Swords. Why is it here? Why is it here? Yeah. Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Empress and Justice. So what are we going to do? Are we going to end things with the Empress because we think that's what we need to do? That's right and just. Or are we going to allow things to end that need to end? Okay? Find our self-worth and move forward. Or are you going to allow things to end that need to end and go towards the Empress and balance out this relationship? What's going to happen? Because I can tell you, I don't know what's going to happen because I feel all three. I feel as if it's, for some, it may be we're going to allow things to end with the Empress because we feel like, well, maybe they deserve better. They deserve better than me because I'm so broken. Well, okay, you're broken, so we're all broken. Okay, nobody's perfect. But if you're willing to sit there and do the pity party of I'm broken for the rest of your life, then nobody's going to want to be around that. Okay? Nobody's going to want to stay in that low vibration. Yeah, it's okay to say, you know what? I'm going through a rough period. And go through that rough period and go, you know what? I got to get out of this and move forward, okay? But the wheel is trying to turn here. It's like the universe is giving you that chance. The wheel is turning, but you're sitting here looking back at the past going, well, things never really worked out for me, so I don't think this is... And it's like you're self-sabotaging a gift that you're being given, that you've wanted. I feel like in some ways, if this is a relationship, this is something that you've manifested long, long ago, okay? As in, you were probably in that crappy relationship, and all of a sudden you said, you know what? I wonder what it would be like to actually have a partner that truly loved me. Bam! That was a manifestation, and you sent it out to the universe, not realizing that you did. And then finally, things start to come together, and all of a sudden, bam, there you go. There's your manifestation brought to life. And all of a sudden, you're being very defensive against it. Because you're like, In your potential final outcome, we have the Star, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Now, like I said, take the reading how it resonates. This could be you, or this could be somebody connected to you, okay, who is, in some ways, I feel, self-sabotaging their life because of the past. Because what they need to do is, in my opinion, what they need to do is realize, yeah, stuff happened to me in the past and it was crappy, but I don't have to remain there. I can grow as a person and I can move forward. Not everybody is my ex, and move forward. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? Talk to me about the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like being conflicted, okay? In some ways, it's being offered a cup, but not feeling the stability to be able to take it, okay? I know this is very bizarre to me. I would love to say the wheel is turning, it's taken some time, but you know what? In divine timing, and it's happening now. You know, all of a sudden it's like you're ready to open up your heart again, and an offer comes in of true love, not something that you've been daydreaming about. You know, you can let go of the worries because now, you know, you have a partner who has healthy boundaries and is going to show you how to do those healthy boundaries. I would love to be able to say that. Look, no longer confused, listening to your intuition, moving forward, making better choices, allowing things to end that need to end, and becoming this minor arcana empress. And as we let things end, we find our self-worth and we balance our life out. I would love to give you that kind of reading. I would love to tell you that. Hey, we're conflicted, but we're moving forward with the love because we feel the stability to do so. I would love to be able to tell you that, but that is not the energy I feel. What I feel is somebody who wants to sit around and have a pity party and has been giving opportunities and just doesn't want to go forward because they're too afraid. And I don't know if it's because they're too afraid that the other person is going to actually see them for who they are and not really want them or love them. But let's be honest, everybody is broken. We all have skeletons in our closet and nobody is perfect. The Star. Why is the Star here? Talk to me about the Star. Why is the Star here? Why? Why is the Star here? Why is the Star here? Yeah, I felt it. I felt it. Okay, the Star is being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. Where it comes to this person's hopes, wishes, desires, dreams, and manifestations, we're just going to self-sabotage the hell out of it. Okay? We're going to self-sabotage the hell out of it. And then with this Page of Swords here, we're going to wonder why things happened the way they did. Okay? Page of Swords is clarity, but I don't feel like we're getting clarity here. Okay? In some aspects, I feel what we're getting clarity on is, yeah, I'm going to self-sabotage this because that's what I do. It's the most bizarre thing. It's like if you gave this person an opportunity to live in squalor or live a good life, the person would pick squalor because, well, it's just, if I pick the good life, it's just going to turn out that way anyway. Yes, it will, because you self-sabotage your own happiness. It's kind of like in some ways, I don't feel bad for this person because they're doing it to themselves. Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Talk to me about the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords here? Talk to me about the Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay, Four of Swords is being clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Star. Okay. I feel like I don't really truly feel like healing is happening. I feel like this person is just kind of sitting in the void. Okay? Wanting this new beginning, wanting growth, wanting their manifestation. But it's like self-sabotaging it and not really getting the clarity on why, because they don't really, it's like in some ways they don't want to know. It's bizarre to me. So it's like with this Star, I feel like we are grieving and mourning the loss of something that we could really and truly have, because in some ways I feel like we don't want to put the effort into moving forward because we're too afraid to. I'm surprised I haven't seen a devil on the table, because to me this is all devil energy. When you're too afraid to move forward because of fears, this is devil energy to me. Okay? Big time devil energy. Yeah, look at it. It's grieving, mourning the loss. Here's the opportunity that I want, and I'm mourning the loss of this opportunity. Yeah. Why? Because I'm heartbroken over the past. Because I'm still hurt over the past. Because somebody's words, actions, or intentions hurt me and hurt me pretty badly, and I haven't healed from this yet. Yeah. I haven't healed from it, and I haven't found my self-worth. I feel like in some aspects, this person doesn't feel worthy enough of whatever this Ten of Cups represents. If it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, a new way of life, it's like this person does not feel worthy of having it. Maybe because of their actions from the past. You know? Maybe it's because of whatever they were dealing with in the past has ingrained in them so much that they don't deserve to be happy, or they don't deserve nice things, or they don't deserve a good relationship, a loving relationship. I hate to say it, but I almost feel like this person needs therapy to realize that yes, you deserve love and you deserve to be happy. And when happiness comes, grab onto it with both hands. Don't push it away. All right, what does the universe want to say? Okay, okay. I had to flip it off camera. Well, was the world, I would have been in trouble. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords. And speak of the world, here she is. All right, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Okay. We have the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the World. And the Knight of Swords is being crossed by the Ten of Cups. Okay? I feel, in some ways, this person does want to run towards this happiness. Okay? But they want to run towards the happiness, and it's like, here's the happiness. Here's all the crap that happened to them in the past. Okay? And if you've never noticed this on this card, I'm going to show you. Okay, Two of Wands. You know how we say setting the intentions? I'm leaving this wand behind because I can see a whole new world with this wand. You know why we say that? Not just because he's holding the world in his hand, but if you look closely at this wand is bolted to the wall. If he was to stay with this wand, he would have to stay there, stay stuck where he's at. Look at this wand. It's free. It's footloose and fancy free, and he's got his hand on it. So he can take this wand wherever he wants to go. So that's why I say leaving the past behind, because if you hold on to this one, you're stuck where you're at. If you hold on to this one, you can take it anywhere in the world you want to go. Okay? So here we are. I feel like this person does want to move forward and does want this happiness. Okay? Truly in their heart, they do. Okay? They want to leave all of the crap that they've dealt with behind. They do want a beautiful life. The only thing they need to do is they need to shut the door on the past. Okay? So I feel like the World card is almost like this. Because it's totally up to your free will what you do. Are you going to shut the door on the past? On the, I don't feel worthy. I've always had to lie in previous relationships because my partner was toxic, and so I'm going to do that again. No. Or are you going to realize not everybody is my ex, and yes, I've been hurt in past relationships, and maybe I need to speak to somebody about that so I don't continue to self-sabotage the happiness that I have in my life because of what somebody else said to me in another relationship. that may be ingrained on me. So I feel like this World card is like this. It's up to you. It's like they want a better life, they want to move forward, but do you close out that cycle and start anew with all of this love and happiness, or do you keep the cycle open where you just keep self-sabotaging, wanting a new beginning but never truly going after it because you're too afraid to? It's totally up to you. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you would like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.